This is going to be a review of my little survival tin. After watching some YouTube videos, I thought it was kind of interesting and I thought I would put my take on it. So I picked up this tin from, I think it was from a BCB website. And it's a nice little aluminum tin. I didn't want anything anodized. Aluminum I'm familiar with. It's got a nice little rubber seal in here to keep everything watertight. Plus you can throw the lid back on to boil some water faster. So you got that. It's a nice little tin. It wasn't relatively inexpensive. And it's a nice size. It's not overly big and it's not too small. So here's what we have inside. We have some light the storm matches. It's got a little striker in there. Looks like a couple of them broke in there. We got a little pill packet, some Benadryl, and some painkillers. Little Bear Grylls knife. I don't know if this is the little scout knife or what. It's a relatively inexpensive knife. I think at the time I got it, and it was quite a while ago, it was like $10. The only problem with this knife that I found after using it for a couple years, this is like my third knife, is it's riveted together. It's not screwed together or bolted together, and this blade will come loose in here after you've used this quite a bit. That I didn't like. You know, it's got a resiny type handle, makes it super lightweight. It was perfect for an emergency kit, but as a daily EDC knife, it didn't cut it. Then I have a little Innova push light. It's a clear light. I keep the batteries out of it so they stay fresh, and I've got 2 extra sets of batteries in here. And a little light. Next, some tinder. Everybody's familiar with the little tinder tabs. A couple of Catadine water tablets for purifying water. Crazy glue. Crazy glue works for everything. And I have a little fuel tab from the Esbitch stove, and I put this in here to help with fire starting. Then I also have a little fire steel. And I'm not sure if this is a jet scream whistle. Nope, it's a Fox 40 Micro. There you go. Then I got the P51 can opener. Just in case, you never know. Might not be a can of food, it might be a can of something else you need to open. Little button compass. I swear I need these in everything that I own because I get lost all the time. But with a compass I can find my way out of pretty much anywhere. I got a couple little jelly worms in case I need to fish. I have fished before. I'm not a hunter. I hate hunting, but I do fish. And there's a little mini fishing kit in here with some hooks and swivels and some sinkers. And there's also some giant safety pins in case you need to repair something. The ever famous roll of duct tape. When you're in trouble, head for duct tape. Some snare wire that hopefully I never have to use. I'm not looking forward to having to eat Bambi or Thumper. And then this is a neat little different take on a multi-tool. I actually got this at Dick's Sporting Goods for like $5 or $6. And it's called a Quero stainless steel. They called it the Turtle. It's made in China. But, you know, it's got the little pliers, little cutters, all the typical stuff. There's a little knife in there, a little flathead screwdriver. This side's got the Phillips and another little knife. So for the price, I thought it was kind of neat, and it was nice and small enough to throw into this little kit. We got some, I think this is Kevlar thread. It can be used for fishing, used for a multitude of stuff. Then the ever popular little commando saw. They work, but I wouldn't use them for very long. I have the bigger version, the chainsaw with the 2 pull straps. That's got a really cool video. The little one-handed sparker, help you to light your fire. Little signal mirror. This one came out, I think, of an Adventure Medical Kits pack. It's the SOL, Survive Outside Longer, or Outdoors Longer. The little sighting hole. Fresnel lens, mostly for not being able to see stuff. I wouldn't want to have to start a fire with that. My dog's going nuts for the squirrels outside. Calm down. A couple pieces of paper in case you gotta leave a note. Some, I don't know if that's bank line or just some cheapy nylon thread, string, whatever. The instruction for the microlight, I think that is. Yeah, tells you all the modes and stuff. Threw that in there for extra fire starting. Some burn gel. I'm playing with fire, you better have some burn gel. A couple alcohol preps. Scalpel number 22. Whoa, apparently these band-aids are really old. I'm gonna have to replace them. Had a couple band-aids, those are too old. The little striker that goes with the fire steel. Jumbo band-aids. Now these are my kind of boo-boo band-aids. When I get a boo-boo, it usually needs a band-aid like this. So I have 2 of them in there because I'm kind of klutzy sometimes. Then the sister to duct tape, the Do-All aluminum foil. You can do many things with aluminum foil. I'm sure there's a ton of videos on what you can do with aluminum foil. And the skinniest little, most fragile pencil I think I've ever seen. This again came out of one of the Adventure Medical Kits. But hey, it fits. And it writes. Then for more fire starting, we have the Pocket Survival Kit contents. Some of this stuff came gutted out of that kit. And Equipped to Survive, Pocket Survival Instructions. Again, you know, it's loaded with a bunch of good information. I like Adventure Medical Kits. The guy who put this stuff together really seems like he knows what he was doing outdoors. And it's great information. And if you already know all this stuff, great fire starting. And there you go. There's the tin. It's not real deep tin. You couldn't boil a lot of water in it, but you know, if you got to cook up some little minnows or sardines or little panfish or something, I'm sure this would come in quite handy, especially in a survival situation. So there you go. That's the contents of my survival kit. It was a really fun project to do. I see a lot of people do these on YouTube, and I thought I would give it a shot. So let me know what you think. And hopefully you're enjoying great gadgets and gear too. Thank you.